Nobody makes you do this. Nobody makes you stay. Everybody encourages you to leave. However, there is a need in hometown. There is a need for alternate voices, for people who don't think just like everybody else, for somebody who doesn't fit in that gray plastic mold, people who are unique, people who disagree with the status quo, people who question authority. Those are the people who make up hometown, who are just as important as all the others. Hello, I am Atomic Elroy, the Archbishop of the Avant-Garde, here in the hometown. And welcome to the hometown 30-minute televised radio hour. We're going to be talking about a parable today, about the doctor's hocus pocus, homophobic focus, and evangelical radio elixir. Now, I tend to think of organized religion as a variant of neurosis, a collective craziness, if you will. Now, hometown's always been a bit nuts, so no one made much of a fuss. When the doctor's hocus pocus, homophobic focus, and evangelical radio elixir came to town back in the last century. As a matter of fact, most of the hometown folks cheered for the great economic boom it brought. Boom. Now you see, the doc couldn't make a go of it in California, no matter how much intelligent design he used. So he packed up the show and he moved it to hometown, hoping to find some good old-fashioned, God-fearing folks. Now, the problem, as far as I can see, is that if you fear God, you can't love God. And that creates a glitch in your brain. So then most folks just get all whipped up into a frenzy, and they lose the best tool God ever gave them, their brains. So they turn on the radio elixir, and the doc tells them how to think. Now, the doc wasn't here very long, and he popped out this Amendment 2 crap. Now, Amendment 2 was a ballot initiative that wanted to make it illegal to be fair to the hometown folks who were a little different, and who, in the privacy of their own homes, were doing things that was really no one else's business. And the next thing you know, hometown is in the hate state. Ain't that great? But wait. Ben Franklin and the boys wrote this thing called the U.S. Constitution, and it separates church and state. And it says that all the laws have to be fair to everyone. So the next thing you know, the people who still knew how to think made the courts strike down Amendment 2. It wasn't too much longer when the doc called his buddy Reverend Teddy and told him to move to hometown and build the biggest damn church you ever saw. Fill it full of giant televisions and run it like a dinner theater. It was a mass media megachurch. So, when Reverend Teddy got here, he had the folks drink some more of the radio elixir, and that put everyone in a frenzy. And then the hometown folks gave Reverend Teddy lots of money, and the mass media megachurch was built. But you see, Reverend Teddy didn't tell the hometown folks, or the doc, that he was a bit different too. So Reverend Teddy kept his little difference the biggest secret in hometown. Now everyone knows that a secret is hard to keep in hometown, and sooner or later that big secret had to come out. Reverend Teddy thought he could keep his big secret by going to a place just north of hometown called Capital D. And when he was there, he met this friend named Mr. Happy Ending. Well, Mr. Happy Ending in Capital D, he had heard of Reverend Teddy because Reverend Teddy was famous. Well, because of the radio elixir. And that made no sense to Mr. Happy Ending. So eventually, he told everybody in Capital D and in hometown Reverend Teddy's big secret. Then soon, everyone everywhere knew Reverend Teddy's big secret. Oops. Now this made the doc look very, very silly because the doc and Reverend Teddy were such good friends that most of the hometown folks hardly could distinguish between them. Reverend Teddy had to quit his job as pastor of the mass media megachurch, and, well, you see, the radio elixir says it can cure homosexuality, but it can't even cure hypocrisy. So, in closing, my advice to the hometown folks is take off your baseball cap, put on your thinking cap, and don't be afraid to use the best God-given tool you own, your brain. And whatever you do, don't drink the elixir. This is Atomic Elroy, the Archbishop of the Avant-Garde, signing off. Thank you, and good dogging. Hi, and welcome to the Atomic Elroy Hometown 30-minute televised radio hour. Today we have a very special guest. We pulled a lot of strings to get him here today. Today we have an interview with God. Hello, God. Hello, God. Are you here, God? Okay. I'll just assume that you're here. All right. First question, why did you create the universe? Okay, well, I guess that one didn't resonate with you, perhaps a little too close to home. We'll try another question. God, why is man born only to suffer and die? Okay, I've got another question for you. There's a lot of religions that say you're their God, but no one else is God. Which religion is right? Okay, how about this one? Did it really take you 7 days to create the Earth? Maybe we have a bad satellite feed or something, or maybe